This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast, episode 217, where we focus on relationships, sports, pop culture, and politics from a managed point of view. First of all, we want to thank our listeners, our new ones, our OGs. Thank you for hanging with the fellas. On today's show, we have a post-nut from a woman who got with a man outside of her norm.
Dude, I hope it's Doja Cat linking up with a middle-aged middle school teacher.
I really hope that for your sake too, dog. Yes. Adam Levine's wife gives him a new code of conduct.
Yeah, it's don't get caught.
Ah, man, that's exhibit A through Q, dog. Hey, man, we have a Dear Erby from a guy who wants to know, should he tell his sister that her daughter's breaking the law? And Blueface's girl takes back her claims of domestic violence. We're going to talk about all that and more right now. This is the MRA podcast with Kyle and Kamal, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. I'm Kyle.
I'm Kamal.
And we're helping you to understand the man you love. Let's get into the news, Kamal.
We might as well get into it.
According to a new book, Donald Trump is the new Christ. That's crazy, man. In his version of the Bible, they only have white leather covers.
He's so Christ-like.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he's so Christ-like.
Man. Hey, man, after Elon Musk's takeover became official, the use of the N-word jumped 500%, Kamal.
Damn.
Yeah, on Twitter, man. Kanye responded saying, we already knew that N-words could jump.
That's funny. Speaking of your boy Kanye, man.
Yeah, man.
In an apology to the black community, Kanye West compared himself to George Floyd, saying after he got dropped by all these different companies, he finally knew how it felt to have a knee on his neck. No, yay. You finally know how it feels to have a foot in your ass.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's not a knee, that's a foot.
There's several feet.
Several feet.
Several feet.
And they're not wearing Yeezys.
No, they're not wearing Yeezys.
Nobody's going to be wearing those for a while, buddy.
Skechers, dog.
They was definitely wearing Skechers, dog.
Hey,
and
did you
Adidas.
see he walked into Skechers? I got to say this.
Oh, go ahead, man.
If Kanye West got people wearing Skechers, if he can get that.
Hey, man. Hey, he might be the Messiah.
Yeah,
he might be the next Christ.
Genius, Messiah, whatever. If he got dudes in the hood
wearing
standing in line.
Standing in line against the Skechers.
Get some Skechers.
To kick him in the ass again.
Man,
that's funny, man.
He gets all my respect. I take every bad thing I said. Yeah.
Hey, man, Sunday, October 30th was National Text Your Ex Day, Kamal.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It would make even more sense if the day before was National We Need to Talk Day. Fuck all that. You know what? I'm going back. This is bullshit.
And we need to talk.
You know what? How you been, girl?
What you been up to?
What you been doing? I'm about to be single.
Yo, studies show that picking your nose could put you at risk for Alzheimer's and dementia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mother said I used to pick my nose when I was younger, but honestly, Kyle, I just don't remember.
You don't. Oh, it's ridiculous. Hey, you know what? It's even worse if people have long fingers. So be careful, dog.
Woo.
Be very careful. Yeah.
Arsenio Hall fingers.
Yeah, man. But hey, be careful, dog. Yeah, Arsenio Hall. Hey, man. Fights broke out at the world's biggest iPhone factory. Come on, I don't know if you knew this.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man. But they didn't last long because it's hard to fight in a sweatshop.
It's so hot in there, and you only get too many breaks.
Duh. It's like, look, man, we good. I'm tired, man. I can't do it. We good, dog. We good. Let's hug, please. I'm tired.
Boss man is tripping. According to reports, Miami Dolphins defensive back Xavier Howard is being sued after a woman claims he knowingly infected her with an STD.
Ooh, that's all bad.
When reached for comment, Howard said the woman aired him out on social media, so he decided to give her the best clap back possible.
Oh, not the clap back. Ooh, that is a clapback though.
A literal clapback.
A literal clapback, all bad. Hey, man.
A little punny for you guys out there.
You said what?
A little punny for them.
Little punny, man. Very funny punny.
There. Yeah.
Hey, man, Chris Redd was attacked at a New York comedy club, Kamal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, man. Afterwards, he promised to write new material.
When I first saw that, I was like, "Oh yeah, Keenan's not okay with
Of
this."
course. You
Keenan
already
money
know.
long in New York.
Really long.
His money long.
All that smiling on camera. Then, hey, bro, go see this dude, man.
Yeah, go do with this guy, man. Yo, man, during a TechCrunch conference, Serena Williams walked back her previous words and said she's not retired.
Look how that worked out.
Yo, man, is this how athletes now file for divorce?
That's the new way to do it right there,
The
right?
way you're doing it, yeah, man. Your boy Tom B.
Yeah, just like Tom B, man. Let's see how Serena's husband handles this one, though.
He's stinking up to the only person to stop Tom Brady is Giselle. I'm sorry.
Giselle, that's it. That's the only one.
The only one.
Only one to be able to sack him. Hey, man, speaking of husbands, an intruder broke into Nancy Pelosi's house and attacked her husband, Kamal.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
I know, man. Will he come to Los Angeles? Said my wife.
That's funny.
Man.
Yo, man, speaking of old men, Dietrich Mateschitz recently died at the tender old age of 78.
Okay, cool.
He was the owner and co-founder of Red Bull. You know, Red Bull gives you wings.
Yes.
But in this case, cancer did.
Ooh. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, guys? I sure hope you're enjoying the show. If you like it, I invite you to go to our website, themrapodcast.com, and catch up on over 100 episodes that we have in store for you.
You ain't working, you might as well check us out.
And if you want some more, go over to The World According to Cheryl and check me out on Cheryl Underwood's podcast. We post content there every single day. We have her normal radio show labeled SUR, and then the Cheryl Underwood podcast, where we get into her personal business every Friday. Then on the weekends, we have the specialty shows that range from Late Night Cupcake to Auntie Cheryl's House Party to our gospel show, Spiritual Nourishment.
You gotta check out The World According to Cheryl, even though I ain't on it.
We got some feedback, Hobie.
We now.
Yeah, man, this is coming from one of our favorites, man. DNATHDTLA. He commented, I heard you guys talking about Deshaun Watson on your last show, and it reminded me that he is now in very elite company. Deshaun Watson is now in the Tom Brady club. They've both now been reprimanded by the NFL for simply attempting to relieve pressure from their balls. Hey! Food for thought. Keep it funny. Just be a man at all times. Hanging with the fellas. That's how I come out. That's pretty funny, man.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's good.
We come back. We have a post-nut from a woman who got with a man outside of her norm. What happened? We'll tell you next. It's the MRA Podcast. According to Webster's dictionary, being in post-nut mode is when you have a clear mind and you can make sound decisions as if you just busted a nut.
Yeah, I don't know if Webster actually said that.
No, he didn't. But our listener Big Easy Q told us all about it and we can relate. Women, men. So listen, if you have a story of when you did something foolish.
In pre-nut mode.
Yeah, something really dumb. Maybe it was top grime. Especially something in pre-nut mode you don't want nobody to know about. Hit us up and we'll tell the world. We can all laugh at your expense and hopefully you'll learn from your mistakes.
Aristotle once said, the results of pre-nut mode is the best teacher. I think he said some shit like that.
Send us your stories at Dear Erby at themrapodcast.com. That's Dear Erby at themrapodcast.com. And now it's time for a post-nut mode story only on the MRA Podcast. Okay, this one is from Rebecca in Dayton, Ohio. She said, I am a diehard Saints fan living in Ohio. Okay, they both down with that. Who they and who that? Okay. I went to a sports bar to watch my Saints crush the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. I met a guy at the bar who is a Bengals fan, and he was a really nice guy. But he was in a wheelchair.
I'm not laughing at the fact that he was in the wheelchair. It was the butt.
The butt, yeah. But, okay.
But.
Let's keep it 100. I was at the bar trying to drink off a heartbreak, and the guy rolls over to me, and he starts making me laugh. He keeps making me laugh. The next thing you know, we had a wager on the game. I bet him that my Saints would beat his Bengals. I asked him what he wanted if he won, and he said sex. All right, bruh.
Straight to the point.
Hey, I said fine because I know that he's in a wheelchair and he can't get an erection. Wrong. This guy was able to get very hard. All right. He proceeded to give me the best sex I've ever had, ever. Okay, brother, let me find out. This makes me question my judgment all these years. The worst part about it, I'm single. I'm thinking about giving this guy a try. When I brought it up, he said he's not available. He has a girlfriend, FML, which means fuck my life, Rebecca in Dayton, Ohio. Come out. Where did Rebecca go wrong, dog?
I don't think she went wrong.
Okay.
I think she, you know what I'm saying, she got a little piece. You know, I'm pretty sure it was a much needed piece. It was some of the best sex she's ever had. And
All right,
afterwards, man, you know what I'm saying, he rolled off into the sunset. Literally. I mean
Boy, we gonna find it today. We might be rolling off to the sunset soon off the way my boy's vibe is, man. When we come back, man, Blueface's girl takes back her false claims of domestic violence. Kamal and I will give our take next. This is MRA Podcast.
These guys.
Hey guys, if you're digging the show, then please tell somebody. People might say something to you like, hey man, you know what podcast you listening to? And that's when you say the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal.
Or the MRA Podcast with Kamal and Kyle.
According to TMZ, Christine Rock is reversing course. This is Blueface's lady. Taking back her claims of an attack on the hands of Blueface, and now she's saying she was on a bad trip. So, I guess the day before, she got on her live, and her face is all beat up. And she says that she's trying to jump out of a car. All right. So then the next day, she just reversed everything she said. You know, this dude, it sounded like she was accusing this dude of beating her up, and that's why she wanted to jump out the car. But the next day, she said she was just having a bad trip. Blueface actually saved her life from leaving the car. He's not the bad guy. I don't know what to believe, man, because her face was busted up. So obviously she was into something, but did she do it to herself? Come out, what you think, dog?
Man, I think Blueface turned her into black and Blueface.
Yeah.
I think Blueface did it, but you know, probably at the time of the live, she was emotional, at the adrenaline, you just want to air it out. Then after a while, you know, she has some time to think about it. It's like, cops gonna be involved. You know, is that good for my image to be calling the cops and stuff like that? We supposed to be like this hip hop couple and whatnot, and all of that. So is that good for my image? Is that good for the meal ticket? You know, is it good? And so you have a change of heart. I don't see how she was saying like Blueface saved my life in the car. How does her face get busted up unless she jumped out the car?
That's what I thought. So I just figured she jumped out the car, and that's why she was busted up.
She would have scrapes.
Yeah.
She would be missing some skin. It looked like somebody lumped her up.
According to the original tape, she's yelling. It seems like she's saying, "I'm trying to get away from you." All right. That's what she was alluding to. That's what it sounded like. And she was like, how can I bust my face up? You think I did this to myself? But then she came back and said she just was having a mental breakdown and maybe needs to lay off on the alcohol. Now, she might have been the reason that the fight started, because we've seen previous videos of her beating up Blueface, but we never know why. We just see the place in the fight. And I want to give her the same thought we give the dudes, everybody. There's a reason why y'all fighting. Ain't nobody just getting beat up for nothing. But we probably shouldn't, just put your hands on somebody regardless of what they do. But we don't know what it is. I know in the video it looked like Blueface was willing to use force to constrain her. But yeah, he's getting hit. It's hard to tell, man. I just think this couple, man, I don't know. Is it time to let it go, dog? How do you...
I mean, this is toxic, honestly.
Yeah.
These people, I think your sister wrote in a few shows ago, like how they're just a mess. They're just, I don't know, man. They're ugly.
Yeah.
Beautiful people.
Ugly on the inside.
But their behavior, it's ugly, and what they put out to the public for entertainment purposes, it's not cool. After a while, you got to grow up. We don't need to see every aspect of your life, every aspect of your relationship. And it seems like what they show us, a lot of it's negative. A lot of it's bad.
Yeah.
And so it's like, man, I don't want to see this shit, man. Like,
It's happening too often too, man. I could see, you know what I mean, once in the span of the relationship.
They fight each other. They fight pops. I mean, it's like,
oh yeah. They just seem like they get down on the violent tip.
His sister and and his mother. It's like, dude, they just, we get it. Y'all violent people.
Yeah, and not their people. Those two people. They just get that clear. Yeah, they're violent. It seems like they're violent. That's they get down. They're violent towards each other. They're violent towards each other's family members. Nobody's off limits in that family. And so that seemed like some toxic energy, man. That breakup to make up. I hope they can find peace and get away from that kind of bullshit. When we come back, man, Adam Levine has to be on his best behavior. Man, Chris Rock has a perfect joke about when you break up with somebody, when your lady catches you cheating, you might want to run because getting back together with her is going to be a hard road. We're about to give you Exhibit Q when we come back. It's the MRA podcast. Hey guys and gals, if you're enjoying the show, let someone know. Whatever app you're listening on, please subscribe, give us 5 stars, and leave a positive comment.
And why wouldn't you give us 5 stars and a positive comment? We're great.
Yes, we are. This helps our placement so that other people can enjoy the show as well.
And why wouldn't they? We're great.
All right, come out. Adam Levine, we know him. He's the lead singer of Maroon 5. He got caught while his wife was pregnant. Got caught allegedly, sneaking in DMs, hollering. I think 6 women came out. He says there's been no sexual contact, but his lady is giving him a chance. After all, she is pregnant, and he's going back to work. He's going on the road. According to Life in Style magazine, Adam Levine's wife has some rules for him when he goes on the road for his upcoming Vegas residency. Here they come, the rules. Let me know if you can handle this, Kamal.
Okay.
No strip clubs or boozy night out with the band or anyone else for that matter. Go straight to your hotel after performing and limit your alcohol to no more than 2 beers a night. That's the second alcohol thing. FaceTime her every night. No excuses. Return text within 2 hours. Find my friend's app to track his whereabouts. Okay. Sounds like she won't be there, Kamal. I see some holes in her strategy. We'll talk about that. But Kamal, is she asking for too much?
Yes, but here's the thing. When you have priors and you get caught, you cannot complain about the terms of your what is it called?
Yeah, your release, your probation term. Yeah, that's
parole.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
You cannot complain about the terms. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. Eesh.
But you were sloppy.
You were sloppy.
Caught. I'm gonna say a little bit of arrogance too.
Yeah.
For him to think that, he's gonna just, a public figure just slide into random chicks things.
Man. That's crazy. In this day and age.
Everybody's trying to clout chase and get on and stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Memoirs. I mean, you could write a book about this shit, man. This guy's a big star. NBC, The Voice, Maroon 5, multi-platinum. He's a hit machine.
Sell this to Harvey and them at TMZ.
It's really easy, man.
Yeah. Oh, basically, Adam Levine slides into your DMs. You'd be a fool not to say something.
That part.
Unless you were financially stable.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you needed the money, you'd be a fool to sit on that.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have different type of morals, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't get down like that.
Unless
but if you
were really into that dude, you just really want to sit on that, then
that's true.
By all means, do what you got to do.
Kamal, does she have a false sense of security? I think she's got a false sense of security where her thinking her rules are going to keep her man faithful. It's absolute bullshit. Ladies, this is ridiculous, man.
He's a multi-gazillionaire.
Yeah. So all you got
my app phone.
Okay, I'll just stay in the hotel.
I'll leave this phone.
Yeah. I just use a fucking bat phone.
I'll have some. Yeah, I can pay somebody.
Yeah,
just be me. Walk around,
bro.
Go to CVS and all that stuff. Man.
Exactly, man. Dude, just walk around. Yeah, just walk. Set a timer if you really wanted to do it like that. Also, what you could do is you could have the other woman come to your hotel. That way, you are where you're supposed to be. You can FaceTime her, and that's it. Look, man, it's not the craziest idea. If the woman knows what's up, you can do the FaceTime with the girl in the next room if you want to be bold like that. All you got to do is FaceTime, and what do you want to do? Take a tour of the room? That's ridiculous. I mean, if the girl is down with it, you know what I mean? Down with the scheme, all she's got to do is walk away when you're getting yourself a false sense. If the dude is monogamous, he'll be monogamous. But if you got a dude that It's not monogamous. Your little dumb little rules ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. Limit his alcohol. I hope. I mean, anyway. So, ladies, don't give yourself a false sense of entitlement. What do you think? I mean, a false sense of security. You're lying to yourself.
FaceTime every night. Okay.
Okay,
as soon as she leaves, that's
it's
my
over.
FaceTime.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is time it. It's like meeting with your parole officer. Mm-hmm. Okay, your parole officer's coming through. You don't gonna have the dope sitting around when he's there.
No.
You just time all your dirt around this bullshit. But it's like, come on, man, find my app. Oh my God, oh no. No strip clubs or boozy nights. Okay, cool. Bring the strip club to you. This is just crazy. I didn't go to the strip club, baby. The strippers came to the hotel. I did not go
to my ridiculously large suite.
Yeah. So I did what you said. No boozy nights out. Okay, well, how about boozy nights in? You didn't say nothing about nights in. Ha ha. Go straight to your hotel after performing. Okay, that's where the hoes gonna meet me. No problem. Ha.
Oh yeah.
No more than 2 beers a night. Okay, you didn't say nothing about hard drugs. Ha ha. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah, this is basically one of those things to show face. Obviously, got out to the public, so she wants people to know, like, I just didn't take him back. I'm not a fool. I put some parameters around it, even though we all know these parameters is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is for Jane Public.
Yeah, that's what
this is all this is for.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is all this for.
Not Joe Public, Jane Public. That's fine.
Jane Public. Joe Public don't give a fuck.
Joe Public already knows what it is. We come back, man. Come out, your Denver Broncos finally won again. Oh my gosh. What? How do you feel? And I see you wearing Detroit Pistons, man. Maybe that's a good thing. As my baby girl used to say, maybe. Also, man, your birthday was this week. We're talking about all that more. And we got some Dear Erby coming up. Stay with us. It's the MRA Podcast. You listen to us, but Kamal and I want you to know that we listen to you too.
Even if we don't always respond to your tweets in a timely manner.
I love how you said we, man. So if you have some feedback, maybe you agree.
Maybe you disagree.
Or maybe you just want to tell us how much you love the show, or that you want to testify about how we specifically helped you out. Or maybe you just want to tell Kamal how he was right or wrong.
But mostly right.
Whatever you want to tell us, hit us on our social. I'm at Kyle Erby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Hit us up and you just might hear your comment on the air.
Promise. We'll be gentle.
All right, Kamal, congratulations, man. Your Denver Broncos went all the way to London and got a W. How you feeling right now, bruh?
I'm good, man, because at first, I'll say this. Mm-hmm. I wanted to, lose the rest of the season. I figured we can't win anything. Let's just lose and get the draft picks. And get, a high draft pick. Mm-hmm. But we don't have a first round or second round pick for this year and next year because we traded that when we got Sierra's husband.
Yes. That is a dilemma, Kamal.
Right. So we got to win as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm back to rooting for him again. Sierra's husband, he didn't play bad. The defense is great, man. I feel bad, man. We got probably one of the best defenses in the NFL, but, we don't score enough points, and that's the coach and the quarterback, man. I'm actually ready to move on from the coach. Yeah. Quarterback, we stuck. He had 2 years left on his contract, and before the season, we signed him to a 5-year extension.
Mm-hmm.
So
now what?
He is here.
Yeah. He gonna be here for a while.
He gonna be here for a while, stinking it up, pissing me off. But the coach can go. Mm-hmm. We get rid of the coach. I mean, we got no ties to him. We just get rid of him. The coach was hired before the new ownership took over. So.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they have no allegiance to him. That's not their guy.
That's not their guy. Yeah, he's a walking dead man right now.
Yeah, so if he keeps losing, we get rid of him, run with a interim until next year, and try it again in the offseason.
If at first you don't succeed, try again, man. We come back, man. Speaking of the different Broncos, it's time for some whole shit. We'll talk about it next. I'll fuck with you, man. Your face is hilarious. It's the MRA Podcast. Guys, I have a comedy album. It's called Be a Man at All Times, and it's on, what's it on? Oh, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you stream your content.
It's a damn good comedy album.
I appreciate that, man. There's stand-up on there. Kamal and I wrote a whodunit mystery called The Case of the Missing Balls. That's on there.
Based on a true story.
Check out the album. Show your boy some support. And you can buy it on iTunes. Keyword buy it. Stop streaming. All right, Kamal, what you got for whole shit, bro?
All right, man. Today's guilty party is the Michigan State Spartans football team.
The Michigan State Spartans football team against up against Go Blue, the Michigan Wolverines, man. What's going on, dog?
Well, it's not because they lost to my most hated team in college this past weekend, which you said, Michigan Wolverines, which I despise.
Man,
I
did
lose
not
every
know.
single game.
That's another set of teams we won't agree on, Kamal. I've been rolling with Michigan since Desmond Howard, dog. I mean, they not my number one, but
rooting against them since Desmond Howard.
ain't that something, man?
It's probably a Glenn Rice back in the 80s.
But yeah, basketball?
Yeah. I hate him in basketball. I hate him in football. I hate him
in I love
hockey.
that Fat Five. Man, that's crazy.
Tetherball. If they got a tetherball team, I'm rooting against them.
Well, we about to join the Big Ten, so this should be interesting.
Yep, that's the only reason why I liked it.
Oh, nice.
Michigan.
Come on.
But going back to Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
So they lost to Michigan this past weekend, man.
As they
Their
should.
in-state rival, and they got touched up pretty bad. It wasn't
Real
close.
Mm-hmm.
It was an ass whooping. Mm-hmm. So after they got their ass beat on the field, they decided to get some type of revenge by beating up two Michigan players in the tunnel on their way back to the locker room. One of the assaults was captured on video. As you can clearly see, several smart players punching and kicking.
Look at it.
Yeah, kicking one lonely Wolverine player. And he's a cornerback.
Okay.
The only thing worse than beating up a cornerback is you beat up the kicker. Cornerback's the smallest dude on the team.
Hey, man, hold on. That's both of my positions, man. Why you dissing me right now?
I'm just saying, you typically are the smallest dudes on the team.
No, I was never corner or safety, but go ahead.
Yeah, man.
DB
he wasn't a safety. He was a cornerback.
Yeah.
So check this out, man. Football is an ultimate revenge sport. One of my favorite movies ever is The Longest Yard. They hate the guards, the way they treat them. The inmates in prison, they decide to play on this team because they get to hit the guards.
Yeah.
They get to hit back this time. Another one of my favorite movies is Sleepers. The kids are in a juvenile detention for boys, and the guards are pretty rough. They're abusive, sexually abusive, and all of that. But every year they play a game against the guards, and the boys had a plan. This time we get to hit back. So I'm saying that to say, if you don't like somebody and you playing against them in the football game, that is your shot to do whatever you got to do within the.
Hey, it's Coach P. Richardson, Southern University, to say you can hit them within the confines of the rules. Why would you do it any other time?
Exactly. And if you don't get your shot during that 60 minutes,
dog,
it's your bad.
Within the confines of the rules, you can lay them out.
You don't get to say, "Oh man, he's walking the hallway. I'm mad." They're just gonna beat up on somebody, and they beat this man up pretty bad. It was two of them that got assaulted, and so now the police are looking into it for possible assault charges, as they should. This all could have been avoided, but Michigan State out there acting like some hoes.
Acting like some hoes, man. These are the facts. When we come back, man, we got to get into our personal life, man. Kamal had a good football weekend starting Friday. I'll tell you about it. I had a good football weekend. I'll tell you all about it when we come next. And then we have a Dear Erby from a guy who wants to know, should he tell his sister that her daughter is breaking the law? Ooh, should you snitch within the family? What should you do? Kamal and I are going to coach him up next, actually soon. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey guys, what's up? If you're enjoying this show, do us a favor and donate to our Patreon.
Word.
Just go to www.patreon.com. That's Patreon.com and make a donation to the MRA podcast of Kyle and Kamal.
Word.
It's that simple. Listen to the show, love the show, share the show, break the show off with some dough.
Bars.
Kamal, man, happy belated birthday from the MRA podcast, man. Well, I wish you on your birthday as well, but I'm saying it right now. Your birthday was Monday on Halloween, dog. How was your birthday, player?
The same way it was every year since I had children.
Robbed, taken, kidnapped. Run them up.
Run the mug and led astray. Gaffled, trafficked.
Man,
all of that shit.
Yeah, man.
I mean, take my boy out trick-or-treating. So this week they're going to do something for me, man. The family.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I celebrate my birthday in November, like normal people do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
4 or 5 days later after their birthday.
Yeah. And then you got your anniversary coming up, Kamal, and then I
got to fit it in that window between my birthday and my anniversary. Somewhere I'm going to get my birthday celebration
Yeah.
squeezed in there, man.
Yeah.
So,
You just got to you got to move you got to postpone your shit because you're dad.
yeah.
That's how that works, man.
I have faith, though. I think I'll do something, man. Maybe they'll, take me out to Sizzler or some shit like that.
What you need is a daughter, Kamal. Just gonna tell you right now, man. My babies was with me this week, and when I tell you, man, my house still smells like cooking. Baby girl's 12 and knows how to cook, and I'm like, man, this is what the hell I'm talking about, Kamal. This is nice, man. The house smells amazing. And then listen, my youngest son, high school football career has been extended. They are going to the playoffs. Yeah, man, had a great game Friday night against the crosstown rivals. The house was packed, and my boy made the game-winning play at the end. It was really, really cool, man. They went for 2 with no time on the clock for the win. They were down by 1 and went for 2. The other team did.
Pretty ballsy.
Pretty ballsy, but the coach said that play works every single time, and if it wasn't for my son, it would have worked again, man. He was able to bat it down. Yeah, that's what the opposing coach said. So that was pretty cool, man.
That's what's up, man. Congrats, man.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. It's all good. So, we're talking colleges, man. Now I'm going to sound like you, man, with all these college stories, man. So I'm hoping to get both my boys into Pac-10, but we will see soon, or Pac-12, when we come back, and then Big Ten. We have a Dear Erby from a guy who wants to know, should he tell his sister that her daughter is breaking the law? Do we snitch in family? What's the rule? We'll talk about it. It's the MRA Podcast. You need some advice in your relationship?
And can't afford a therapist?
Yeah. Hit us up and we'll get you through this.
We won't even charge you a copay.
Exactly. The Dear Erby letter is our longest standing segment on the MRA, dating all the way back to the webisodes. This is where we truly save relationships one listener at a time. We've saved marriages.
Encouraged divorce.
Taught a guy how to please his woman.
Encouraged divorce.
Yeah, so hit us up for advice and we'll help you out. Send your emails to dearerby@themrapodcast.com. That is dearerby@themrapodcast.com. Let's get into this Dear Erby letter.
Let us.
Dear Erby, my sister has 2 daughters. One of them is a straight up heathen. All right. Every time I catch my niece doing something that she shouldn't be doing, I tell my sister. My sister ends up turning it on me. Oh, no. I'm very curious if this ever happens to you, Kamal. She starts insulting me. Now, you're going to tell me. Tell me now.
Nah, I know exactly how this feels, but yeah, it don't really happen to me like that.
Okay, cool. She starts, me neither. She starts insulting me and takes the focus off her daughter completely. Yesterday, we took a family trip out of town to go to a basketball tournament. I saw my niece steal 2 Gatorades from the gas station. Wow. I kept my mouth shut this time. I feel like I should tell my sister because her daughter is on the wrong track, but I don't want her to lash out on me anymore. I'm tired of that. What should I do? Should I tell Terrence Tattle in Seattle? That's hilarious. Can't be his real name, but that's funny. All right, Terrence Tattle in Seattle. Come on, help him out, dog.
Terrence, no. You shouldn't say anything. You've done that.
Mm-hmm.
You tried that, that route. It doesn't work. Obviously, your sister doesn't want to hear it. She gets offended. Nobody likes to hear how bad their kids are, especially if it's just repeated. A lot of it is embarrassment. You don't know how to deal with it, so they lash out. They don't know how to, they don't know how to, accept it. They know, but it's hard for them to just, like I said, deal with it.
Yeah.
So they lash out. They say things. They get insulting. They defend their kids, but they know.
They know what it is.
So no, you already know the end result. You know where this is going to land. So no, don't say anything. Here's what you need to do, Terrence.
Here it is. What is?
Every time you see your niece doing something foul, I don't care where she is. I don't care if it's in front of her mama. You say something to the little girl. Eliminate your sister from the equation.
Wow.
Don't even deal with your sister. Deal with your niece. Remember elementary? I don't know if you ever had like a class or a sub, or let's say a class, and the teacher wasn't as strict, and you guys are in there talking, and the mean teacher walked in, and she's not your teacher.
Got you.
She's not your teacher at all.
But
everybody would just
sit up straight.
We don't want Miss Williams saying nothing to us.
Don't want her saying shit.
You gotta be that old black mean teacher from the 80s. when you walk in, your niece knows, bullshit ceases.
Yep.
It's all
because
Unc gonna get in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't even look at your sister. Don't discuss it. Just say something. And you should have said something when she was still in that Gatorade. Hey, no, put that shit up. No, we don't do that. And if you wanted your sister to know, I would have walked back to the car talking about it in front of your sister. Nah, we just can't be stealing like that, man. We don't get down like that. But what happened? Oh, I caught her stealing, but don't worry about it. I took care of it.
Ooh,
you know, just keep your sister out of it. As a matter of fact, I know somebody like this, and they've done exactly what I say they did. I mean, what I'm telling you to do. Just my grammar's all fucked up right now.
It happens, man. Let's go.
And one time the little boy was acting up, and the person who starts just checking him didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. And the mom looked at the other person like, what? You ain't gonna say shit? I'm waiting for you to say something.
Oh, wow.
Like the mom is expecting this person to be the disciplinarian, to say something. And I think that's gonna happen, man, because what's gonna happen is your niece is gonna respect you, and she's gonna know to fly right when she's around you. And when she doesn't, everybody else is going to expect you to say something because you're going to be the heavy. You have to be the heavy. So if you want this thing to work, if you want to get your niece on the straight and narrow, man, you got to be the Joe Clark out of school.
Man. That's a beautiful man. When we come back, I am going to weigh in. Yo, what's up? I'm Kyle.
And I'm Kamal.
And you're listening to the MRA podcast, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. Kamal, you nailed it, man. That was fantastic. So, I want to talk to you, Terrence Tattle, because I love what Kamal was saying, man. What Kamal was basically saying is kind of similar to my thought of, I didn't have this, so I had a different thought, but this thought is, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
My main criticism comes to you, Terrence, because I'm wondering if you enjoyed seeing this kid steal the Gatorade. Because sometimes when we see a kid acting bad that we done warned you about, we don't say nothing at the time because we want you to do it so we can tell the sister. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't stop and film it, dog.
I'm sure he was praying she got caught.
Oh, yeah. Please. And when it didn't happen, you got it all on tape, because now it's become between you and your sister. Now you just want to prove that her daughter ain't shit. But she already knows, like you said, Kamal. So my concern is with you, man, because the fact that you might be, I'm wondering why you didn't stop it when it was happening.
Yeah.
That's what you got to inspect. Why? Because, you know me, our motto here is be a man at all times. So I'm wondering, why didn't you? I'm looking at your letter. I'm like, there's where you messed up right there. When you didn't say something when it happened, makes me wonder if you wanted it to happen, if you were enjoying that it happened, and it's taking you off pace of what's really happening. And what's really happening is your sister's child is on the wrong track. So you obviously need to step up. It takes a village to raise a child. So back in the day, man, you know, I like talking about the caveman days. It really wasn't. It wasn't your sister's child. It's our child. The whole village jumped in, man. That's why things were different. And it wasn't about, you know, are you the dad? Are you the dad? We all the dad. You know, that's what it is. So we kind of got to get back to some of that in a lot of ways of, man, if this is your family, you set them straight. Because if your sister don't know how to do it, that's why you're here. Where can we find you?
Twitter, Instagram, and Clubhouse at Angry Kamal.
Ah, nice. I am at Kyle Erby 13, KYLEERBY 13 on Instagram and TikTok. At the MRA podcast is where you can find us both on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Kyle Erby's YouTube is where you can see the video version of this show. Please like, subscribe, leave a positive comment, man. We're trying to get these subscribers way up. KyleErby.com is my website. The MRApodcast.com is where you can listen to all 217 episodes that we have done. Kamal, the inside is impeccable. I appreciate you, dog.
Thank you, sir.
Man, we don't do birthday weeks as fellas, but if we did, man, we gonna keep celebrating you, at least in spirit, even if we don't get down like that.
I appreciate that, my man.
No doubt. Ladies, we love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
MRA.